Man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Next week, we're there. Citrus Bowl, we're there.
That's right, Venice High. We are there as your Indians defeated St. Thomas Aquinas on Friday night, 27-20 in the 7A state semifinal. Let's take a look at the highlights from Friday night's game. The Indians came out with revenge on their mind as the four-time defending state champion St. Thomas Aquinas Raiders came to town in this year's 7A state semifinals at Powell Davis Stadium. It couldn't have started any worse for Venice as Zach Sess's field goal attempt here is blocked and returned all the way to the house by Jaden Davis. The extra point kick was good, and St. Thomas had an early 7-0 lead. On the next drive, Alex McCourt connects here on a 40-yard field goal to extend the Raider lead to 10-0. The Indians finally got something going on offensively on the next drive as quarterback Bryce Carpenter hits receiver Javon Hiley here for a big first down. The Raiders couldn't really cover Hiley, so they just decided to try and hold him every chance they got, so it took a while for them to get going. If you see here on this play, Carpenter lofts one up to Javon, and he's held by a St. Thomas defender for a penalty that puts the Indians on the 10-yard line. Carpenter takes it in for the touchdown by himself, gives the fans a LeBron, and the Indians cut the lead to 3 at 10-7. Aquinas would get it back on the next drive as quarterback Derek Wingo throws a bomb up to Tavares Kelly, who makes an unbelievable catch on a prayer throw in the back of the end zone to give Aquinas a 17-7 lead. The Indians got the ball at the start of the half, and look at Bryce Carpenter on this run as he takes a huge hit but gets right back up, and on the next play shows no worse for wear as he hits Hiley on this beautiful back shoulder catch and run for the first down to get the momentum going for Venice. 3 plays later, Carpenter lofts one over the head of Davis right where only Hiley could grab it for the Indian touchdown as the Indians were back in it 17-14. On the next drive for Aquinas, Tyrone Barber hits Wingo's arm as he throws, and the ball lands right into the arms of Noah Lay, which gave the Indians the ball back in Raider territory and sent the crowd nuts. On the next possession, look at this run here by Brandon Gregory as he looked like he stops but keeps his feet moving for a first down. A few plays later, Carpenter once again keeps it himself, goes right up the middle and dives into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point attempt was blocked, but Venice took the lead 20-17 with 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Look at the student section. Great showing by the Indian students there on Friday night. After an Aquinas field goal with 10:30 left in the fourth quarter and the game tied at 20, look at this pass between Carpenter and Zach Fryer for a huge first down. On the next play, Carpenter keeps the option and takes it all the way down to the 2-yard line, setting up a first and goal for the Indians. 2 plays later, Carpenter keeps it himself but is stopped and has his helmet physically ripped off his head. There was no penalty called. You can clearly see that the video that the Carpenter's helmet was forced from his head, but under the rules, if no penalty's called, he must come off the field. The next play, Gregory takes the direct snap and punches it in from 2 yards out to give the Indians a 27-20 lead with 6:12 remaining. This is where it ended as Jared Bailey picked off Wingo to ice the trip to the state finals for the Indians. What an unbelievable ending to one of the best games you'll see on a high school field. Here's Coach Shannon. The Indians play Bartram Trail in the 7A state final next Saturday at Camping World Stadium in Orlando at 3 p.m. We'll have information on how to buy and where to buy tickets for Saturday's 7A state championship game against Bartram Trail on tomorrow's episode of VTV News. Let's send it to Anna for today's morning announcements.
Good morning, Venice High, and welcome to the Monday, December 4th episode of VTV News. I'm Anna. Here are the morning announcements. Congrats to Kelly Hubbard, who was named the Class 8A Volleyball Player of the Year, and Coach Wheatley, who was named the Class 8A Coach of the Year by the Florida Dairy Farmers. Attention Spanish Honor Society, bring in your mandatory toy donation for the Immokalee children for Christmas in the boy or girl age group you choose. Deadline to bring toys to Miss Corso is December 11th, no exceptions. Next meeting is Thursday, December 21st at 7:05 in the Tel Lab 4262. Be on time and watch your attendance. Join the Performing Arts Department in the VPAC on Tuesday for the orchestra concert and Thursday for the guitar concert. Both concerts start at 7 p.m. and admission is free. Hope to see you there. Check out the following athletic events on campus this week. Boys basketball is home against Booker tomorrow night, JV at 5:30 and varsity at 7. Girls basketball has 2 road games this week. Tomorrow at Lakewood Ranch and Thursday at Sarasota High. JV is at 6 and varsity is at 7:30. Come out and support your girls on the road. Boys soccer is on the road on Tuesday at Braden River and hosts Manor on Thursday here at Venice High. Both matches start at 7 p.m. Girls soccer is at home tomorrow night against Braden River, JV at 5 and varsity at 7. Girls weightlifting is at Sarasota High for a district meet on Thursday at 3:15 p.m. Hope to see you there. And wrestling is at Lemon Bay on Wednesday and at Charlotte on Saturday. Best of luck to all the sports teams. And that will do it for today's episode of VTV News. I'm Anna. Have a great day, Venice High.